Hi all, hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. Once again, I really do appreciate all the really nice comments I'm getting on these videos. I do read every comment. I try to reply to every single comment as well, and just keep asking questions. Anything you're unsure of, if you're not getting an answer, do head over to the Telegram group there and get involved in the community. Again, thank you once again. It's great to see that these videos are helping people, they're educating people and helping them in their cause. Not just, I do get messages where people thank you very much, we're making money and stuff like that. That's great, but the greater value for me is I'm actually giving you skill sets to do this on your own, okay? And you can go away and you can practice. That's why I always say, do practice these charts, okay? Get involved with these charts, okay? You can put it on your mobile, you can even put it on your laptop. Personally it's best on a PC and a laptop obviously, but you can use mobile and tablet devices and have a little play there. But what I always say to people is, look back in the charts. Don't just focus on this now, okay? Focus on that, obviously, for obvious reasons, but just look back in the charts, okay? Play with the charts, play with the time frames, okay? And play with different indicators, but look back and see, right? So for example here, you've got a double M top straight away, okay? And play with this, you can see you've gone up, you've made a top, you've come back down and you fell through the support. So what did you do? You retraced. So there's your support, like that. Draw the lines in. I know it's already happened, so it's easier to see, but what happens in the charts happens again, and it's as simple as that. So play with the charts, go back, move to the left and see things, okay? So for example, I'm gonna show you two things. I've just seen another thing down there, okay? So we've got this double M top pattern that we targeted in the first video for Vechain right here, like that, okay? You lost support, and what did you do? You corrected, okay? So where was your correction target? Your correction target was from the peak down to there, okay? And when you lost support, look what happened. You went all the way down, okay? So that was a highly tradable event. If you was watching Vechain, okay, you was trading Vechain, you was involved here and you was trading in that, you could have been looking at this level of support being lost, and when it lost, you went short, okay? And then that down here is where you take profit, is because you've got your target, which is set from there, okay? You go from the highest peak on a double M top pattern. Effectively, again, you're coming up, you make a high, because this would have been a high, okay? Right, this would have been an all-time high for Vechain. Okay, then you've gone down and it looks like you're getting a nice bounce and you're coming back up, but you're failing, you're running out of steam. So effectively you're making a double top, okay, and you run out of steam. You can see just there you're running out of steam, and then you start to break down and you lose the support, okay? You lose, well, that's a little bit short, but you lose that level of support because you've created this support, okay, by coming down, creating a level of support, moving up. So you've got your support line there, which is the neckline of a double M top, and then you've broke down and you've hit your target bang on. So it is really as simple as that. Just play with the charts, okay? Get involved, play with the charts, draw lines, okay? And what I'm going to do is make a tutorial for you so you can know the keyboard shortcuts and all these indicators that we do use. Again, another pattern here, straight off the bat, okay? You've come down, you're correcting it, looks awful, it's starting to come down, oh no, it's gone down, but you formed something called a W bottom, okay? Look at that beautiful pattern just there, okay? You might not see it in the moment, but what you do, you've got a support line, okay? Because you've gone down, you've come back up, you've made a support line, a resistance line in this case, and you come back down, you've made a lower high, so you're looking like the selling pressure has run out of steam, just like up here when you made that high there, and the buying pressure ran out of steam. It's basically reversal, okay? Look, watch. So I'll do this. Alt I inverts the chart, and that's basically what we've just looked at the double top M pattern. So it's the same for a reversal and a bottom. So again, you've got your target, which just there. So you could have opened a leveraged long sort of position off that. And look, you went up, you absolutely smashed it, okay? You smashed it. So that's it. That's basically charting. Always look at past patterns to sort of get a gist of what's going on your front. And then one of the most common charting patterns is a head and shoulders pattern, okay? So for example, there was a head and shoulders pattern there, but it didn't lose support and it carried on. Do you see that? In fact, that did lose it. It did lose it. Look at that. So this is a head and shoulders pattern right here, just there like that. So I mean, when you go back in the charts, you can see things. So you've got your left shoulder, your head, your right shoulder, and what did you do? You broke support, okay? And your target was there like that, and you broke support. And look what happened. look where your low was. So once you lost the trend line, because what happens is Head and Shoulders, they go up, they make a high, then they make another high, okay, but then it starts to run out of steam. And when you lose a support line, and this is a support line, okay, this is the neckline of a Head and Shoulders, you're running out of steam, okay, and you break that, you lose that support, you start to roll over, and you have a target, which is that. I don't know why, honestly, don't ask me why that is the target, but it's almost like a mirror, okay. I can't go into the technicals of why that is the target, but I do just know that from years of charting that's your target. And look where the low was. Look, we'll do that. That was your target. Boom. Look, that's where you could have shorted and took profit. So once you came up like that, you started running out of steam. You made a left shoulder, a head, a right shoulder. You can see that the trend's failing. It's starting to run out of steam. But you have your target. Sometimes, you know, you will see it goes up, makes this sort of pattern. You're like, oh yeah, Head and Shoulders. But it bounces. It bounces off the neckline, okay? It'll bounce off the neckline and break that high, which invalidates this pattern. Do you get what I mean about patterns always being in play until invalidated? So you could have been targeting this, okay, as a trade, but it was invalidated by this being broken. Not this particular trade, but it would have been broken if this high had been broken, and that's how you target these Head and Shoulders. So effectively what you look for as well is the fact that you lose support, okay, so you lost support just there, but then you've come back through and you've actually closed under the support line, which you did there, because you can see these candles here, they didn't close under the support line. You see that none of them closed under the support line. The neckline, which acted as resistance of the Head and Shoulders, that particular candle closed there, so that was your short opportunity. That was a confirmation of the trend being in play. So right there, open your short, and you've got a 20% short, leverage short trade there. You know, on some platforms you can get 10, 20, 40, 50x. Always trade with caution, okay? So that's basically charting. I know I've rambled on there, but that's a little bit of a lesson in charting, okay? And not just for Vechain, this occurs on all the charts, okay? All the charts. Like what I said to you, bring up your charts, go back in history, move to the left, okay, move down, have a look and think, oh yeah, that, you know, that looks like a Head and Shoulders, that looks like a, you know, diamond pattern, and because this is a bit of a diamond pattern, that is. We'll go into that in another lesson, but we'll get back to the price action now. I do apologise. I was just giving you a little bit of a lesson there on looking at signals and patterns that play out. So effectively now you can see why I drew that double M top there, but you're beginning to look like a W bottom here, okay, like a reversal pattern of coming down, a W bottom. But now what you're forming here is an inverse Head and Shoulders, an ascending triangle. So effectively you can see that the selling pressure, again, the selling pressure is running out of steam, because what you're doing is you've made a high, okay, you've made a low, but then you've made a high basically. So you can see that the selling pressure is running out of steam, because what you're doing, you're making a low, okay, a higher low, and then now you're making higher lows, okay. Sorry, I go back, you've made a low, then a lower low, okay, so it looks like you're caught in a downtrend, okay, but you've been saved by a level of support, which was this, okay, which was the lowest low. You're looking for that bounce up, it got resisted there, excellent, it come back down. That's actually a really good thing that it's done that, okay. Sometimes you want to see it go off, but the fact it's come back down and started to make a lower low in the whole grand scheme of things is good, because you're bouncing back up and you're caught in this pattern here. And like I said to you, the pattern is always in play until invalidated, and the only way that this pattern here now, this ascending triangle, which is a bullish continuation pattern, by the way, it's a continuation pattern. If you was to come down into it, you would see yourself fall out of it. If you come up into it, you do tend to see yourself push on outwards of it. So what you're experiencing now on Vechain is basically, boringly, I know, a level of consolidation within this range. So at the moment, this play, you see, look, we're hugging this trend line. I'll do this, look, so you can see we're hugging this trend line now. You see that we're getting the closes above, we're above the EMAs. Beautiful. I said to you about these repels, okay, you've got that little repel there. You see that repel yesterday, and it pushes up, it's some form of resistance there, okay. We have hit a level of resistance there, and I think that was a correction in Bitcoin, because at the moment you've got Bitcoin trying to make highs and it keeps going up and keeps falling, which is not good in itself, to be honest with you. It's failed to break 60k numerous times, and that in itself is not good. So we do need to keep an eye on that, and that is why I give you these levels of support in these videos, okay, because once you start losing these levels, not financial advice, but you know to take some profits, okay, because you are looking at a larger correction, and effectively, you know, if you was to lose this support level now, okay, and start to fall, I would, you know, it's not advice, but if it me personally, I would be looking to take profits and then knowing where the potential level of the next support, because of the pattern playing out and the breakdown target, which 9 times out of 10 I've shown you that double M top pattern which we've got going on here, and this is the breakdown target of that, you know, playing out. That is potentially where you could short the market, or you could potentially buy back even more Vechain, so you've accumulated more Vechain, because you've got to zoom out sometimes. Okay, it's not going to go up forever, okay, and you have to have a plan, and that's basically what I'm trying to teach you and give a skill set here. And once again, I really do appreciate all the comments that I get on these videos. It's really good, and this is why I do this. Okay, it's very rewarding to know that I'm educating people and helping people. So that's Vechain, and hopefully, you know, at the moment, like I said to you, all you're doing is you're caught in this range here, which again is tradable. It is tradable. It's a bit risky though. So at the moment, just sitting on the fence of Vechain, testing these level supports, hopefully creep up, not fall out of this ascending triangle, because this will start to invalidate this bullish move, this bullish bias, you know, and don't get a EMA cross here, a bearish cross. We don't want to see that either, because that would be very bearish, and that could potentially push us down to this support level. And if you start to lose that, you are looking at a larger correction. So far so good. The pattern that's in play is invalidated until the end of the day. not the end of the day. The pattern that's in play is valid until any other way, probably something like that, I'll say. But anyway, yeah, that's Vechain. Good luck, everyone. Hope you enjoyed that video. Hope you learned a couple of lessons there. And like I said to you, just bring up the charts, you know, and look back in the charts and look at the patterns. Switch to the 4 hour, switch to the daily, switch to the 1 hour if you want. If you switch to the 1 hour, you see a lot more going on. You see more potential trades going on as well. But, you know, it's quite congested and quite messy. So I'm sticking to the 4 hour for you lot, okay? So, and you can see the bigger picture of things. Okay, good luck, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you soon. Please do continue to support the channel in every way you can, and keep sharing the content, and obviously get yourself in the Telegram group there and get involved in the community. Onwards and upwards. But just to clarify, Vechain's looking really unfair. You're above the EMAs there. You're above the EMAs, okay? Good stuff. Catch you soon. Bye-bye.